Back to Fit, day 183, ladies and gentlemen. I got a crazy idea. I've been mulling it over in my mind. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my calorie maximum by a little bit. Currently, my diet is this. I have to eat at least 1,200 calories, no more than 1,600 calories, not including protein shakes, or it breaks the streak. So the reason that I'd like to raise the calories up a little bit is because I don't really want to screw up by having like 100 or 200 calories and then that having me break the streak. And then after that, I just kind of think that the seal is broken and then I go crazy and have a bunch of food. That's sort of what happened yesterday when I ate a little bit too much. I had like 1,800 calories worth of food. I saw that I was over the calorie maximum and I broke my streak. And then I was like, okay, well, the seal's already broken. I might as well have another 400 calories. What's that? Hour later, okay, I'll have another 400 calories. Okay, I won't go over 2,500. Okay, I won't go over 3,000. You know what I mean? That's kind of how my mind works. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try not to go over 1,600 calories, but I'm not going to count it as breaking the streak unless it goes over 2,000 so that I have a little bit more leeway to play with, and hopefully that'll help us hit larger and larger streaks, and it'll make me a lot more consistent. And at the end of the day, the whole point of this whole, mechanism thing is to keep me actually losing weight. The number one priority is to actually lose weight. It's not to have an artificial number streak, you know what I mean? That's not really the goal. So that's there to help me. If it isn't helping me and it's stressing me out, then we're going to change it, basically. So I'm going to be changing it. I have to eat at least 1,200 calories a day. That stays the same, but no more than 2,000 calories a day, not including protein shakes. So that is going to give us more leeway to play with. I think my calorie maintenance is somewhere around like 2,500 calories, maybe even more, depending on how much exercise I do. I move around quite a lot. I'm a pretty active person, so I think that's a pretty fair estimate, to be honest. I don't know. I'm 5'10". I do have a little bit of muscle on me, so that helps me burn fat. So I think that is probably my maintenance. And even if I do have the maximum 2,000 calories every day, which I'm not planning to, that would still be at a pretty decent deficit, and I'd still be losing like a pound a week minimum. So I think that's a pretty good change. I think that'll give me more time to play around and stuff like that, and it'll sort of prevent me from binge eating, because as you know, I go through a pattern where I do really good for like a week, and then I have a crazy binge because I freak out, and I'm basically trying to cut down on that. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. Slow and steady wins the race. I would like to lose another like 14 or 15 pounds by summer in the next 7 weeks. I think that is perfectly achievable with this change. If I get, close to it and we're still like a few pounds off or something like that, then maybe I would bring it back down. But I think that this is probably a good idea to keep me more consistent, and it should help a lot. So that is my plan moving forward. Also, I have noticed that I'm starting to get my Adam's apple back. You see my Adam's apple? That's pretty cool. I usually don't have an Adam's apple because my fat like covers it up, but I'm starting to get it back. Can you see it on camera? I can't really see. I think you can. It depends on like if it's before I ate or something like that. Something, after I eat, I'll blow it up a little bit. But that's a pretty cool thing I noticed today. I'm getting an Adam's apple back. I'm starting to become like an adult male. I'm starting to look the part a little bit, so that's pretty sweet. I only hit puberty like half a decade late. You know what I mean? Or more actually. But I'm very happy. I'm starting to get an Adam's apple back again, at least in the right lighting. I saw it this morning. That was pretty cool. I just wanted to mention that. I weighed this morning at 177.2 pounds. I had 8 hours and 45 minutes worth of sleep last night. 8 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. I definitely needed it. The night before, I only had like 2 hours and 30 minutes or something crazy like that, so it was not fun. I had 5 grams of creatine as always. I've lost 34.6 pounds over the course of this diet. Got 15.4 more to go, and I got 50 days to do it until summer. I think that's perfectly achievable, considering at least a pound or two of that is probably bloat because I cheated recently. I did some exercise today, not all the stuff that I was planning to do, but I did at least half of it. I did 17 push-ups and then a 1/3 mile jog. I did 3 sets of that, and then I did a 100-foot crab walk. After that, I was kind of exhausted. I've been doing a lot recently. I have not been having very much energy over the last few days because I've been, running all over the place. But I was planning on doing some leg day stuff, but I didn't do that. Tomorrow, I'm going to be probably too busy because I got things to deal with. But the day after that, I'll do leg day instead. So I had 1,500 calories worth of food today, 1,590 calories of food today with 90 grams of protein. Today's day 1 of the new streak. I put up the 2K cal up there just so that people with really, really good eyesight can figure out, what my calorie limit is. And maybe through detective work, they can determine that, it's because that's I didn't go over 2,000. So I had a cereal bar today. That's 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. I had ABCs and 123 by the prestigious Chef Boyardee. That was 450 calories with 14 grams of protein. I had a bunch of cottage cheese. Walmart brand cottage cheese sucks these days. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's my local Walmart, but it feels like all of the cottage cheese I've been getting recently is like a month old or something like that. So I'm probably going to try and shop around and get it at different stores because Walmart cottage cheese has gone down the crapper in recent times for me. That's why I've been eating it a lot less. You know what? I actually blame Walmart for my weight gain. This is Walmart's fault. If they had been providing me my quality cottage cheese as I expect when I pay top dollar at the prestigious Walmart, I expect quality, and I have not been getting it, and because of that, I have been gaining weight. Well, I haven't really been, I lost it all, but basically, I would be losing weight a lot faster if it wasn't for Walmart. I'm going to sue whoever runs Walmart. I'm just kidding. But I had some cereal that was 290 calories with 9 grams of protein. Cereal sounds unhealthy, but I have very, very healthy cereal. So this is quite a nutritious breakfast. I had a banana that was 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. I had a protein shake, 150 calories, 25 grams of protein. And I had some crunchy peanut butter as well. A nice little snack that I enjoy. I like peanut butter a lot, even though it's super calorie dense. That was 300 calories with 10 grams of protein. I weighed that out. All in all, today I had 1,590 calories worth of food, 90 grams of protein, day one of the new streak. I would like to start eating healthier. I've said that in recent times. I really want to start buckling down on not eating junk food at least as much. I want to cut out junk foods like chips, chocolate chips, which I didn't have that today, but what else? The peanut butter was kind of dumb. I shouldn't have had that. I shouldn't have had the ABCs and 123s. The cereal bar is pretty unhealthy as well. I should cut that out. Basically, it seems like half of my diet is good stuff and then half of my diet is crap stuff. So I'd really like to shrink the crap stuff down and then bring up the good stuff a little bit. So maybe we could do more of a 25-75 type distribution. We'll try it, but we'll see how that works out. I really like to work on that moving forward. Tomorrow's going to be a rest day. I'm going to be too busy. As for things I've been doing, I've been playing OG Battlefront 2 recently. It's pretty sweet. I got to the one where you fight Princess Leia. I haven't beat that one yet. I keep dying to it. It's quite difficult. I'm working on that one. I'm putting on my work clothes and I'm going to work at the factory in the mine. Playing Battlefront 2 OG. It's very difficult. I have a very difficult life. I've also been watching some Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It was pretty cool, actually. I've watched like the first 5 or 6 episodes. I like it so far. It's pretty neat. It's pretty nice. I hope it ramps up a little bit. It's a little too anime, in my opinion. I don't really like anime tropes and stuff like that, where everyone's like, ah, woo, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not really into that stuff. So hopefully there's a little bit less stuff of that and more like, more stuff that I would actually enjoy. I like darker things. So I also did a ton of cleaning today. I spent hours and hours just cleaning stuff out. I've been on in like a cleaning craze where I'm just going through, I'm cleaning everything. I was mostly outside today cleaning stuff. I was cleaning out a bunch of my storage, stuff that I hadn't touched in like 10 years. I've been cleaning out. Everything's going to either go into long-term storage, or it's going to be, here, or it's going to be in the trash. So a lot of the long-term storage stuff, you guys wouldn't even believe the difference that's been going on in my closet back here. It looks pristine back there. Okay, I'm not gonna do a closet reveal, this day, but maybe eventually. No, I'm just kidding. But it looks very nice. So I've been putting a lot of effort into cleaning stuff out. I've also been cleaning off my computer as well. I have a bunch of crap in there. Endless amounts of files. I really like to save things. I'm like a digital hoarder, so I've been cleaning a bunch of that crap out. It's been pretty sweet. So I've been getting a lot of stuff done recently. What else? That's basically it for today. Thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 184. Oh, and also, the week 25 and 26 video should have probably come out this morning. I completely forgot about it. I think what I'm gonna do for the weekly, the like double weekly videos, I'm gonna do those on odd weeks, so that they don't interfere with monthly videos, because I do the monthly videos once a month, obviously, near the end of the month. And I do a video every 2 weeks now, but the thing is, the way that I do it, the 2-week video falls like on the day or like a few days after the monthly videos, so I'm going to stagger them a bit better so that the weekly videos come out on odd weeks, like, the end of week 1 of a month or the end of week 3 of a month, so that I don't have to do two huge videos within a day or two of each other because I just did the month 6 video. I'm not gonna spoil you guys. You don't deserve it. So I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't want you all turning into brats when I spoil you with these huge videos that I put all this effort into. You wouldn't even believe it. I stress out on these videos. I spend hours coming up with these videos. They're so high effort. You wouldn't even believe it. The editing that I put into these videos, all the edit, you don't even see the edits because they're so good. I put in so much effort. You can't even comprehend the edits that I do because I'm literally that good. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow. Your mother is so fat that even her car has stretch marks. Peace out.